Hello, welcome to Junior Advisement Class of 2022. In the following slides, you're going to find a lot of information. Please don't get overwhelmed, maybe take some notes or use this video to refer back to. Please know your counseling department is here for you.
We would like to take this time to introduce the PBHS Counseling Department, starting with the College and Career Specialist, Mrs. Smith, Social Emotional Learning Specialist, Ms. Jones, and Social Worker, Ms. Eisen. Each of them work with all PBHS students on an as-needed basis. We also have 5 professional school counselors in the counseling department as well. First is Mr. Monterosa. He works with the students who have the last names with the letters A, B, X, Y, and Z in the alphabet. Then we have Mrs. Chambers. She works with letters C through G. Next, we have Mrs. Hanson, who works with the letters H through O, followed by Miss Morales, who has letters P through W. And lastly, we have Miss Strickling, who works with all of the CREST students. Additionally, we have 3 other office staff members. We have Admin Assistant, Mrs. Myers, our Registrar, Miss Reed, and our Record Specialist, Miss Mancias.
Education and Career Action Plan, also known as an ECAP. It's required by the state of Arizona. After every advisement, you sit down with your counselor for a one-on-one, and that's when we talk about your goals. And we talk about post-high school, what are your career interests, and also your goals academically for this upcoming school year.
What is post-secondary? So in this video, we're going to talk about a number of post-secondary options. Post-secondary includes any education beyond high school. This includes universities, community college, technical schools, and military, all of which are awesome. But what's the right choice for you? So sit back, watch, listen, and as always, if you have any questions, please contact your counselor.
Technical schools are also considered post-secondary. These include cosmetology, automotive, radiology programs, and much more. Military is another great option. This includes the Army, Navy, Coast Guard, and Air Force. We have military recruiters on our campus regularly and plan to schedule lunch visits for them as soon as we can return to in-person learning. Watch your emails to stay up to date on important post-secondary events and information.
WestMec is a vocational school that's offered to high school students. You apply as a sophomore, junior, or senior. WestMec offers some really great programs. The most popular ones, and I'll read a few: climate control, cosmetology, fire science, medical assisting, pharmacy technician, the automotive technology. Now, these programs after high school can cost anywhere from $5,000 to $30,000. But with WestMec, you pay only $125. I think the most expensive one is about $800, and that's the aviation. If you're interested in learning more about WestMec, you can reach me at camonterosa@pvlearners.net.
What are you gonna do after high school?
I don't know, just hang out, I guess.
Hang out? Your future is hazy, trying to figure it out. Asking why I'm here, so you question and doubt. It's your choice, so voice it. Whole world your oyster. Can't be dropping the ball when your future's nothing to toy with. Telescope and stay focused. Make a mark and get noticed. Get your degree, thermostat, help me out, floaters. If you wanna fly jets, you should go to college. Reach high and cash checks, fill your head with knowledge. If you wanna watch pain, don't go to college. But for everything else, you should go to college. You can study engineering. They be building robots, build bridges, commute. You can get your walk on. Be a math major, hop a moon crater, be an astronaut, be up in the sky like a baby. Finances and science, but you still need a degree. Archaeology, astronomy, but not astrology. No.
Flotus on the track.
Southside Chicago, we all know we had to do overtime every night to make it tomorrow. And everyone can really make their dream true. Hey kid, listening in Michigan, that could be you.
But a dream is just a dream unless you go hard. Einstein put it in time, here's a flow chart. Naturally it won't happen magically, but you can change fantasy into reality so dramatically. If you wanna fight crime, you should go to college. If you wanna write rounds for your head with knowledge. If you wanna stare at grass, don't go to college. But for everything else, you should go to college.
Better make room. We're coming. We're applying. That paper is not getting thrown in the garbage.
Go to college!
Arizona has a fantastic community college system. Maricopa Community Colleges has 10 colleges, one of them being Paradise Valley Community College. PVCC is located less than 2 miles from Paradise Valley High School, making it very convenient for our students to attend college. Community college costs around $2,300 per year, compared to $11,000 at Arizona State University. Community college is not only affordable, but provides students with a smaller campus and smaller class sizes. There are 2 community college scholarships that should be mentioned. One is the PUMA, which is through Paradise Valley Community College. You can apply for this if you've had a 2.75 GPA in high school. You will also need to complete the FAFSA, which we will discuss further in this video. This scholarship awards each student $1,032 per semester, which is equivalent to full tuition or 12 credit hours per semester. There's also the President's Honor Scholarship through Maricopa Community Colleges. This scholarship is given to any student that applies and has earned a 3.25 GPA in high school. They can go to any Maricopa Community College for free up to 15 credit hours per semester.
The college timeline is referred to as a domino effect. What this means is that these are all the areas that a university will be looking at when they consider you for admission. They will first look at your grades, GPA, and your class percentile. Our district does not rank students, they use a percentile. On your transcript, you will see a percentile next to your GPA. If it says 95%, that means you are in the top 5% of the graduating class. If it says 70%, that means you are in the top 30% of your class. Next is standardized test scores. They will look at these for merit-based scholarships. This year is slightly different because of COVID. Most universities are waiving the standardized test scores at this time. Please check specifically with your university of choice for more information on what is required. Activities and extracurriculars. They are looking to see how well-rounded you are and what leadership positions you have taken while in high school. It is never too late to join a club. We will be having club meetings even while we are in the virtual world. Application essay. If you are applying directly to our in-state schools, they will not have an essay for you to complete. If you're applying to an honors college, they might have one for you. If you're using the common application, they will require an essay. I encourage you to speak with your English teacher and have them review your essays before submitting them. If you're not sure if a school is going to require an essay, then you can also ask your counselor. Finally, recommendations. If you are using the Common App, you'll be required to have 2 teacher recommendation letters and your counselor letter of rec. Make sure that you give us at least 3 weeks to complete a letter. We have many 4-year universities in the state of Arizona. There are 3 public schools, ASU, U of A, and NAU. We also have private universities. These include Benedictine, Grand Canyon, and Embry-Riddle. For the public schools, they will require the following 16 core courses: 4 years of English, 2 years of social studies, one of which has to be American history, 4 years of math, 1 math has to be higher than Algebra 3-4, 3 lab sciences, 2 world languages, and they must be from the same world language, and either 1 fine art or 1 CTE credit. The university will recalculate your GPA based on these 16 core classes. They want to see a 3.0 in these 16 core classes for an automatic admission. Now, private universities are slightly different. They have mostly the same requirements, but depending on the school and your major, you may not need all of them. For example, Embry-Riddle does not require a world language, and Grand Canyon does not require trigonometry. If you have more questions about the specifics, please ask your counselor and/or Ms. Smith, our college and career specialist. Now, if you are considering a highly selective university like the Ivy League schools or any of the ones that are listed above, there will be additional requirements. In addition to the 16 core classes, they are looking for the majority of your classes to be either honors or AP, and they'd like to see you complete the following: at least an AP math, preferably the calculus level, and an AP science course. In addition, they would also like to see you complete 3 to 4 years of the same world language. More specifically, if you are applying to a California school, they will want to see a fine art for sure over a career and technical education class. Please ask your counselor and or Ms. Smith, your college career specialist, if you have more specific questions about a university.
WUI stands for Western Undergraduate Exchange Program. Partnership with Western states, allowing you to go to many out-of-state 2- and 4-year schools at almost in-state tuition costs. This makes going out of state much more affordable.
But there are a lot of other ways that you might be able to get monies to pay for school. There are a lot of scholarships listed in Naviance Student, so you could log into Naviance and check out all the scholarships. You could even do a scholarship match in Naviance Student. College Depot is another great resource to find available scholarships out there. There's a lot of money out there. You just got to do the research and check out a variety of websites. Just remember, you should never have to pay for a scholarship. Other resources out there are FAFSA nights, financial aid nights. Right now, a lot of those resources are virtual. So I would encourage you to check out our college and career website because there are a lot of events listed on the website. Federal student aid is another way that one can use to pay for school. During your senior year in October, actually October 1st is the first day that it opens. Here's a video about FAFSA.
So you want to go to college or career school. Maybe you started saving early. Maybe you'll discover some buried treasure, but more likely you'll need another plan. So if paying for college is going to fall on your shoulders, the U.S. Department of Education's Office of Federal Student Aid is the best place to turn for assistance. I bet you didn't know that we're the largest provider of grants, loans, and work-study funds, all of which are easy to apply for. And when it is time to apply for aid, head to your favorite spot to complete the free application for Federal Student Aid, or FAFSA. Each October, a new FAFSA is available for the next school year, and completing it is free when you go to the official website, fafsa.gov. Your selected colleges will use the information on your FAFSA to figure out how much aid you'll get, so make sure your info is accurate. But if you need to, you can go back and make some changes. If you get a grant or work-study job, congrats, you won't have to pay the money back. However, a federal loan is borrowed money, and you'll need to promise to repay it. Remember to borrow only what you need, because a federal student loan is a real loan. Just like with a car or home loan, it's important that you understand what you're agreeing to. Although college, financial aid, and the prospect of an instant noodle diet can be a little overwhelming, you'll be putting yourself on the path to success when you take the time to plan out your options and let the Office of Federal Student Aid help you along the way. If you have questions or need more information, please visit studentaid.gov.
NCAA and NAIA. In order to play college athletics, you have to register for the clearinghouse. There is a fee to register for the clearinghouse. The NCAA and NAIA codes on this slide allow you to have your test score sent directly to the institution without having to pay a fee. There is also a fee waiver allowed if you qualify for free and reduced lunch. I'm Ms. Chambers, and I'm the new NCAA and NAIA coordinator. If you have any questions, please email me to schedule a time to meet.
The ACT and the SAT are the standardized tests that you commonly take when applying to universities. As schools continue to navigate uncertainties due to the coronavirus, the top priorities for College Board are the health and safety of the students and educators. There is limited testing capacity in certain areas due to public health restrictions and high demand. While the College Board cannot directly control test center capacity and availability, we're working to ensure as many students as possible are able to test safely. Test centers make individual decisions about whether to administer the SAT, and they may close before the administration. We are asking test centers to report closures to the College Board as soon as possible in order to help ensure students are informed and to reduce stress and uncertainty ahead of the day. We also recommend students check directly with the test center, including the test center's website and the morning of the test. So with all of this uncertainty right now, there may be some locations that are open to take the exam, and so we would recommend that you register early. If you are trying to decide between taking the ACT and the SAT, this is a comparison chart for you. The main difference is that the ACT has a science portion where the SAT does not. As mentioned in the previous slide, you will need to register early since capacity and locations are limited due to COVID. The websites at the top of this slide are act.org and collegeboard.org. You will need to register directly through their sites. These are the upcoming test dates for the fall and spring of 2021. If you have any questions, please reach out to your counselor and/or Mrs. Smith, our college and career specialist.
The following tasks are required to be completed in Navient student by the end of your junior year. But remember, it's not just about completing the task, it's about using the information and making it purposeful for you. This is a perfect opportunity for you to do some self-exploration, some career exploration, and utilizing this tool that's been provided for you.
If you would like to know how to log into Naviance, or you forgot from previous years how to log into Naviance, you go to login to pvlearners.net, open the new search bar, and enter auth.pvschools.net. Click on Clever, click Login with Active Directory, and then open Naviance Student App.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Smith. I'm the College and Career Specialist for Paradise Valley High School. My office is located in the College and Career Center, which is down the counseling hallway where many of the counselors are, near attendance. If you would like to chat with me right now, it's remotely, it's video chat. Shoot me an email, csmith@pvlearners.net, and I can send you a meeting link. There is a College and Career Center website, and it is found by going to the PVHS webpage, and then at the top, hover over Services and click on College and Career.
How to schedule a junior advisement appointment with your counselor. In your Google Classroom, click on the assignment, Schedule a Meeting with Your Counselor under the Advisement topic. There will be a link that you will click on that will open up your counselor's Google Calendar. You will want to find a gray opening that says Junior Advisement Meeting. There are 3 weeks that you can swipe through to find an open spot. Click a day and time that works best for you. Click Save, and this will schedule your time with your counselor. Now open up your Google Calendar. You can find this at the waffle in your Google email. Click on Calendar. Now find the appointment that you scheduled with your counselor. You will open it and click the Edit button that looks like a pencil. In the invite, you can invite a guest. Please add the teacher for the class that you will be missing so you can meet with your counselor. Don't worry, your teacher will not be attending the meeting, but this is so that you will not be marked absent. Make sure you do this as soon as you finish the video. We look forward to seeing you soon.